10 foods that are bad for your liver. I'll bet you don't think of your liver when you eat. And unless you have been diagnosed with a liver issue, you probably wouldn't think twice about consuming every meal set before you. However, the liver plays a vital role in the body, including regulating metabolism, converting food nutrients into substances the body can use or store later, and neutralizing toxic substances. Hence, if you consistently consume food that is not good for your liver, you could impair its function and put your health at risk. If you are worried about doing damage to your liver or have been diagnosed with a liver condition, here are 10 foods you should avoid. 1. Alcohol. One way to care for your liver is to limit or altogether quit alcohol consumption. Generally, the standard alcohol intake recommendation differs between countries. The United States recommends 12 ounces, 355 milliliters of beer, 1.5 ounces, 45 milliliters of spirit, or 5 ounces, 150 milliliters of wine. However, it's best to quit alcohol entirely, as some persons' livers, Indians for example, are more sensitive to alcohol. When the liver attempts to break down excess alcohol, the accompanying chemical reaction can damage the liver, causing scarring of the liver, fibrosis, cell death, and inflammation. It can also block nutrient absorption, thus increasing the toxins in the liver. Excessive alcohol over time can also cause liver cirrhosis, resulting in complications such as jaundice, vomiting blood, liver cancer, and death. 2. Fatty foods. Fatty foods, including wafers, burgers, French fries, and pizzas, are rich in saturated or trans fat and are challenging to digest. Hence, the liver must work twice as hard to process the food. Consuming these fatty foods over time can cause inflammation and liver cirrhosis. Saturated fat can increase bad cholesterol, increasing the risk of stroke, fatty liver, and heart disease. 3. Salty food. Excess salt intake can cause water retention in the body, which can cause obesity and fatty liver disease. To avoid this, limit your salt intake and avoid processed food items. Also, avoid savory snacks, including salty biscuits, processed cheese, and other food with high sodium. 4. Red meat. Although red meat is high in protein, it's difficult to process, putting extra pressure on the liver. Over time, the protein builds up in the liver, causing fatty liver disease. 5. Bread. Avoiding pizza, biscuits, pasta, bread, and other food made from white flour will keep your liver healthy. These foods lack fiber, minerals, and vitamins. Highly refined grains, such as bread, break down into sugar and are hard to process, resulting in fat in the liver. 6. Fizzy drinks. Soda contains empty calories that are bad for your liver health. Taking fizzy drinks once in a while is okay, but making them a habit can damage your liver. Besides, excess consumption of these drinks is the leading cause of obesity, and this obesity can cause fatty liver. 7. Baked food. Baked food harms your health, including cakes, cookies, and muffins. These foods are high in sugar and can cause obesity. Excess consumption of baked food can increase the level of triglycerides in the body, leading to liver disease. Moreover, these foods are mostly made from white flour, which is hard to digest, thus leading to fatty liver. 8. Soups. Some soups are good, but those with a long shelf life often contain large amounts of sodium, and as we know already, consuming sodium in large quantities can be bad for the liver. Consuming canned soups with high sodium can cause fibrosis, leading to liver scarring. 9. Oil. While plant oil, including cocoa butter, coconut oil, and palm kernel oil, may seem healthy, they are high in saturated fat. Studies suggest that avocados can slow down damage to the liver. However, this refers to full, fresh avocados and not avocado oil. 10. Whole milk. Milk is excellent for health, But consuming whole milk isn't so great for the liver. A cup of whole milk typically contains approximately 9.1 grams of saturated fat, which is not ideal for liver health. So avoid whole milk and settle for low-fat dairy rich in whey protein. Some of these foods are not too dangerous when eaten occasionally, but if you make them a part of your regular diet, they will eventually harm your liver. If you must eat them, please do it in moderation. I hope you liked the video. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you.